Hello guys, welcome to a new video on Tower of God New World, and in this video I'm going to read through the dev note number 15 and give you my thoughts on what they are talking about here. I don't really have any idea of what they're going to talk about. I only know that white is going to be discussed here because some people already wrote about it in my Discord server, and other than that I didn't really have time to check it, so it's going to be more of a live reaction sort of thing, I would say. And yeah, we can just skip the introduction here. We don't really care that much and move on. The first point, character acquisition and development. Here they're talking about the check-in where you get one copy of every single SSR unit in the game, which is pretty cool. Up to what? Anak? Reflejo? Okay, yeah. So yeah, basically every single SSR unit in the game, and also every single SSR plus unit in the game up to Asensio. So yeah, it's over the span of 105 days. Every 5 days you get a copy of an SSR plus unit, and then every single day you get a SSR unit or random SSR shards or the box or whatever, those kind of things. So super good. I really like this addition that they put here. For me, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to just get some purple stones out of it. But for every single free-to-play player, new player, this is really good stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how they plan to implement it in the future, because here they are mentioning that people requested for an improved check-in event. I don't know if this is going to be a one-time thing or if it's going to be recurring every now and then. No clue. Or I don't even know if a new player starts like in a month, are they still going to have access to this one and be able to claim all 105, or how is that going to work? I'm not sure about that. But yeah, okay. Nonetheless, it's a good event, free stuff and a lot of them, so pretty good. Then additionally, as mentioned in our live broadcast, we plan to expand ticket sources and introduce a system by the end of October to make SSR more accessible. End of October. We still haven't got anything, I believe. But okay, with the addition of non-stop summons for SSR grade teammates, regular can now earn summon tickets but simply by sending friendship points, okay? And we hope this update provides a valuable opportunity. I think also the non-stop SSR summon was a good thing. Unfortunately, like with just the free tickets, you were expected to summon like 18 copies of a unit, which is not much. But if you were more of a low spender and have not been playing for a long time, you might be missing a lot of key SSR units, and buying the tickets, the additional 1200 tickets would give you like 50-ish copies, which is pretty good. And you could select up to 3 units. After the first one is maxed, the second one is maxed, then you can select the third one. Overall, really good event. I think a lot of people benefited from it, so it's definitely nice. And then they mentioned we're also working to make it easier to obtain new SSR teammates through exclusive summons, starting with the SSR grade teammates releasing in November. Okay, interesting. Our policy is to make acquiring SSR teammates easier than before, while still allowing regulars to use their existing normal summon tickets. Okay, I hope there are more details on this later on, because I mean, depends how they plan to do it. The hot deal summon was a good thing. Like if it's an improved version of the hot deal summon, then I'm fine with it. If it's like the special summon banner but for SSR, I wouldn't be that excited, because if it's the same format, meaning you select one SSR and that one SSR has higher rate, let's say 5%, then that's good for that one unit, but then you do not get the other ones. So I don't know if I would use my normal summon tickets there, especially if we don't have an SSR plus PT like we have in the normal banner. I don't know if a new player should use tickets in there. It's probably good for like long-term players that are not whales, because I don't know, like if I were to, but okay, whatever. I will just wait later if there are information on this. If not, I will try to give you my idea anyway and continue what I was saying here. But I don't know. That this could be good, but could also be bad. Or irrelevant, depending. But yeah. Tower of God features a diverse and captivating roster of characters, and we have received many questions about the release timing of popular characters, blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Understand the concerns. I'm not going to read word per word, just having a quick look. Okay. Key release times and milestones. Okay, we'll see. Optimization issue. Like it happened in my last live stream, that it crashed 2 times. Let's see what they are mentioning about this. We're announcing the game by analyzing errors. Additional improvements were made after the update. I think I've experienced the most crashes after this update. Like before, it almost never happened. And then during the live stream, like in a span of 10 minutes, it crashed 2 times. I don't know why. But okay. Reducing the frequency of unexpected closures due to high memory usage by freeing up memory during scene transitions. This could actually be a problem. Because both times it crashed. It was like when I clicked on adventure or something. So maybe during a scene transition, maybe they've deleted some memory that was not supposed to be deleted and that caused a crash. I don't know. Weird, whatever. I don't care. They're still talking that they are working on it. They should have improved the reliability when there is a multi-stage battle and it crashes. Then you should be able to have more reliable battle records that you can restart from there. I don't know. Not expecting much, to be honest. I mean, for me overall, it was fine. I mostly play on PC and only do my dailies on my mobile, so it doesn't really matter. And I never experienced any issues. It's just weird after the update I started, but okay. And then what I mentioned, in the 9.11 update, remove the graphic options for devices that meet the minimum specification. Whatever, I didn't really check that. Okay, they will keep on trying to improve on it. We'll see. Shinsu Link upgrade, they increased it to 1200. Okay, still quite far away from it. Acquisition of growth resources for Shinsu Link. Okay. They're putting more of them as event rewards. Okay, during the August update, there was an overall increase in loot rewards. Okay, yes. Starting from chapter 106, the amount of Link XP acquired has significantly increased. Damn it, I have to get there. I think I most certainly have the links to get there. I'm just lacking the time now. I really don't have a lot of time to push. I will try to do so because I'm finding myself not at a good enough deficit. I should just be pushing a bit. But okay. Expanding the uses of surplus currency. Implemented a system for melting items. But I mean, it still didn't come again, right? It was only one time for now. So I hope they kind of share with us the schedule that I plan to implement with this one. Expand the types of currency that can be used, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but if you don't give us this system, it's not like we can use it. Opening date will be announced through a separate operator. Okay. So it seems like they will announce a separate calendar for this, hopefully. We'll see. Tutorial skip feature. For regulars who are familiar with the game, we are developing a feature that will allow them to skip the intro and tutorial when starting on a new server after switching server. This is useless. Like, you usually create a second account. You don't use your own account in a different server. You can do it, but you cannot claim codes. You cannot do certain things. It's kind of weird. So I wouldn't do that. I don't think it's useful if it's only for when you switch server. It's good if it's for a new player as well. If they really want to skip the tutorial for some reason, that they are allowed to do so. But if it's on the same account, I don't really see the point. New content and modes following the conquest of the tower. We have accelerated the update for adventure and trial content, but some regulars have still managed to conquer the tower quickly. Well, I mean, there are people that are almost at the same link level as the enemies, but okay. In responses announced in our recent broadcast, we're preparing a hard mode in addition to the expansion of Adventure Force 135 or higher. Okay, so they are planning to go through with the increase of floors in the tower. I don't know. I would have rather them send you back to floor 1, and then maybe the first climb was like the regular climb, then you climb it the second time, you're a ranker, then you climb it the third time, high ranker, whatever. I don't know. Something different. I don't like the concept of having more than 134 floors, but maybe they can pull it off just right. I don't know. We'll see. The adventure expansion will be introduced in the body of these developers note. Okay, let's have a look at it, I guess, later. The art mode is being designed as an area you can enter after climbing the top floor of the adventure mode, which will remain available until the next adventure is added. So it's basically something that nobody will experience other than people that are already at the top. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. It depends on which kind of rewards you get from there, because you cannot get loot increase at that point from the art mode. Maybe it's just additional mats or ticket. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know why, but I don't have a good feeling for this. But let's keep reading. Additional updates to Champion Fight League, Revolution Room, Gigaboss Battle, Enter an Arena are being finalized for a smoother, stable rotation. Fine. We're also preparing a new game mode release alongside the upcoming Alliance Rivalry, tentative name, whatever. We are developing a new boss battle and PvE, PvP modes, all of which will be introduced in stages. As each mode is ready, we will provide updates through the developers note. Okay, fine. Diversification of event campaign modes. We are continuously developing new events, but we have heard feedback that the core structure linking the story, battles, and missions in the main campaign, whatever, has started to feel repetitive and tedious. Yes, most definitely. Although this structure is common across similar genre games and provides familiarity, we are preparing to introduce fresh event types to enhance the experience. Okay, good. While the Labyrinth of Memory was designed with diversification in mind, we recognize the need for a more unique and engaging element. I mean, at the end of the day, also the Labyrinth of Memory was a tiny bit different, but the end was similar. I don't know. Whatever. Race team formation and exchange shop. Following the stage race, the newly introduced Tower Race event has organized teams based on the Shinsu Link rank, creating groups of regulars with closer skill levels compared to previous random or adventure progress based grouping methods, blah 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 blah. Okay. In response to feedback, we're considering allowing multiple attempts in the Tower Race event. Okay, this is good. If players complete the race to the end, we could implement a reset to enable quicker completions. I think it makes sense. I just don't want to spend too much time at that point in it. But definitely if I do like one first clear just for the basic rewards, and then I want to do a more focused clear when I have time to just try to beat the time, I think it makes sense. So it's a nice addition if they do that. We are mindful that this could be stressful. Yes, it could definitely be. Whenever notable top players often complete laps within 1 or 2 hours. Time reduction through resets might further enhance competitions. So, okay, whatever. While there is room for improvement in the team formation aspects of other races, keep in mind the random placement play a role in maintaining a minimal level of fairness. Okay, whatever. Regarding exchange shop, where various items can be exchanged for race points, we now have made it permanent. Okay, yeah. Previously available on during events. Okay. For active participants, we understand many have already reached their purchase limits. For sure, not for everything, but yeah, for the important stuff for sure. And have requested resets. As a first step, we plan to increase the purchase limit, which is good, and with the initial increase set for the 6th of November update. Okay. Inconvenience regarding the display of unobtainable collaboration teammates in the codex. I don't care, whatever, just to hide it for people that cannot get it, I guess, because it's what been told in one of the previous updates or during the live, I don't know, but okay, I don't care. Enhancement to the ignition weapon system. During the 23rd of October update, introduced improvements to the ignition weapon system. Yeah, this feature that they've added, the filter, is pretty good. The default association is not really too important, but definitely is a good addition. I would have given people the chance to just filter by main stat and or substat alone without being forced to select a piece. Because if I want to go with an offset for a slot, I want to look at every single piece I have that are running, I don't know, Magic Pierce main stat. I want to look at every single one of them, not, oh, I have to look first for this set, then change it, select another one, and then you have to reselect main stat and substat because they reset every time you change the main piece for some reason. So you have to do a lot more clicks when it would have been just easy. If nothing is selected, take all of them. Like, why? But okay, I mean, better than nothing, not gonna complain, but they could have made this slight improvement, and hopefully they will make it. But okay, let's read what they have written here because I kind of skipped it. In November, we're introducing a new feature that lets you filter by a number of options. Okay, so this is what the 4 here in this picture is. Meaning you want to see if a piece was starting with 4, you select only those that start with 4, or maybe out of the ones that I selected here, like maybe I selected 5 stats, I want at least 3 of them in a piece. I don't know what they mean by that, but either one is fine, I guess. Okay. Additionally, on the announcement material selection screen, you will be able to filter for equipment with 3 options to use as material. Okay. Interesting. Okay, fine. We're also adding a long touch function for the plus and minus button during material selection, allowing you to continuously adjust quantities by holding down the button. Okay, fine. Some regulars have requested addition of a 5 set effect. However, we have already carefully configured the set effects for the ignition weapon, and any modification could significantly impact the game balance, sure. So yeah, okay, they're not doing it, which makes sense. I mean, it's always the case for most games that we have a 5th piece just to run as an offset is usually easier to build around. If you are forced with 5 pieces of the same set, sure, it's not going to be that difficult to build around, especially if you only farm 1 or 2 domains, then you will have a lot of on-set pieces, but yeah, usually it's fine. Addressing the fatigue from event content. We received feedback regarding fatigues coming from Revolution Room, Eldraine Arena, Tower of Alliances. Okay, I guess they're quite time consuming and they could be tiring at times, I guess. So yeah, makes sense. We have introduced quick auto result in Revolution Room. That was great. So yeah, that was a great addition. In Season 3, we will improve further by excluding new teammates in the early stages of specific modes such as Nemesis. Okay, good. So you're not forced to use a new teammate that was just released in the early stages. This is definitely a good addition. For the Eldraine Arena, adjustments were made in Season 2. Limited areas accessible from floating islands and victory conditions were strengthened to alleviate stress. We're also planning to implement quick auto result tailored to the characteristic of Tower of Alliances. Okay, that's also good. Along with measures being implemented to respond to requests of its operation cycle, including weekends. Okay, pretty good. Character balance adjustments. In our previous broadcast, okay, here they're talking about, Viol, Urek, and Gustang. And yeah, for Viol, great buff. Urek, average, it's okay. Gustang, it was a bit lacking when compared to existing supports in terms of supporting capabilities. I think the increase to his Revolution 5 is nice. Now at least he has a good attack buff, and it can definitely be used as a replacement for Kunagero. So I already increased his rank in my tier list, but I still have to make some more changes before I actually release the tier list video. So yeah, but definitely this guy is more solid than before. Urek is better than before, obviously, but still, I don't know. You can use him now, but don't expect anything crazy from him. And Viol is just super good. So yeah, well received. Good. Additionally, there have been suggestions that Urek Mazino should be released on par with Family Head. Yeah, they will definitely do it. And they will definitely release him probably after Gustang, but definitely it will be either the next one or the third one to be released as a Family Head level unit. So yeah, okay, pretty good. Suggestions regarding to essence facility. Regarding to essence, regulars can currently identify which teammates belong to strength, dex, and int using the applied teammate. But I mean, what? I mean, it's already pretty clear. There are 2 roles for every single attribute, so everyone already knows what goes in where. But okay. However, we have received feedback requesting that this information also be displayed. Why? Why additional information on the screen? I mean, it's fine, but whatever. To address this, we plan to enhance the interface by adding an icon. You do whatever you want. We have received a request to implement an OR function for the grade settings during automatic changes. Okay, currently if you set the grade to B and utilize the auto change feature, the process will stop once a character of grade. Why character? Probably they mean an attribute or whatever. Of grade B or A is selected. So this functionality is already available for use. What do you mean? This is not the OR function. I think by OR function, what the community meant is I'm going to accept, for example, a B for swiftness, accuracy, physical resistance, or an A for a specific other stat that you wouldn't otherwise consider unless it's an A. So, okay, to go back to the previous example, let's say we're looking for the first additional stat, which it's either, should be also crit rate, I believe. Yeah, it should be crit rate, magic resistance, or accuracy. Let's say I will accept a B for magic resistance or an A for accuracy. If it's a B accuracy, I don't give a shit. If it's an A accuracy, I do care. Something like this could make sense. If it's just the thing we already have is not that great of a function, but whatever. Upgrades to this simulation function, arena simulation. Okay, some regulars have requested the ability to simulate the revolution feature. We will initially introduce this capability to friendly matches. What do you mean? That you can increase your own revolution in friendly matches just to try them out? Partially okay, I'd say, but okay. And gradually incorporate it into the arena simulator. If they don't introduce ignition weapons, just revolution is not going to matter that much, but okay. Furthermore, we plan to introduce practice matches for the Alliance expedition. Okay, they already mentioned it like a lot of times already, but still nothing. A feature that has been frequently requested. Yada yada yada. Okay. Feedback on Labyrinth of Memories. We have received a request to make the resources that charge over time immediately visible in the lobby. Okay, good. They're going to do that. But there is not going to be a second Labyrinth of Memory unless there is a new family head or something. I don't know. Reducing the difficulty level, except for the mission that offer significant rewards. Whatever. Auto progress improvement. Sensitivity issue. Yeah, that this just unlocks whenever you do anything on the phone. We'll first introduce a feature that allows the maximum speed and the auto button to function simultaneously during auto progress. Okay, so whenever you click auto progress, they are immediately at max speed and with auto enabled, which is good, especially if you were doing bosses before and maybe you were in manual, then good. We're also working on enabling auto progress activation through a pause button during combat. Okay, this is good. Hopefully they will introduce this soon, as soon as this is ready. Okay. Addressing players suspected of using unauthorized third-party programs to do what? We greatly appreciate reports regarding players, so basically hackers or something. We want to emphasize automatic detection system. Please be advised that we impose a permanent ban without any warning. But what if it's a false positive and you're accused of using something but you are not, and then they ban you? I guess you can complain and then they will investigate and maybe give it back, but I don't know if they might do it without ban and with an automatic detection process. I don't know. There might be a risk of false positives, but okay. Additionally, we're always committed to maintaining a fair game. Okay, it's fine. Let's move on. Feedback on Caliban, the original Corps commander's performance balance. What is the feedback? It is likely that what feedback? We also put considerable care into its design. Highly positive responsive. Others have noted that it can be strategically challenging or somewhat ambiguous to utilize. I mean, you made a tank that deals damage. That's already weird. It doesn't have a lot of attack. Not really, like you cannot really use on some with some teammates, but overall he's fine. It's just a unit that needs a shit ton of investment to work, and it's not really a low dupes kind of unit. But at the very least, this kind of shows us that they can make a unit deal damage even if they're not ranged mage or assassin. So that's a good thing. And yeah, other than that, I don't know what the issue with people is for this unit. I mean, Caliban is strong and is strong already. Like in the game, he is pretty good. It's not crazy. It's not insane, but it definitely works. So I don't see the issue there. Caliban, it is essential to accumulate the essence of nothingness. Well, not that we can control it. How can we control how early cast the skills? It's already programmed. I mean, the only way to do it would be either with unit that give him a lot of energy so that he can get the essence of nothingness from the special move, or with Albilda Revolution 5. That's it. But okay. Each time he gains essence of nothingness, his defense increases. Okay, yeah, we know. When pairing Calvin with teammates, it is beneficial to team him up with teammates of the same green element. Why? I don't know which kind of team they have in mind, but this guy has no synergies with any kind of unit whatsoever. Like, he's not a tank that provides utility. This is my main complaint. Well, not complaint, but like, why would you run a tank that doesn't provide anything to the team? You're basically running a tank that is a DPS. But okay. Such as Healing Flame Hiwa. Nah. I mean, you most definitely want to kind of run him with her, but it's not like there is that great of a synergy, because if you're proccing Hiwa's like Revolution 5 ability, this means that this guy is taking damage, which means he has no essence of nothingness. This guy, in his best case scenario, will not have someone that should increase his survivability. Like, if you buff his resistances and his defense, is fine. But if you provide invincibility, is also fine, I guess. But like, her invincibility is triggered to HP thresholds, which is not good with Caliban. If you use an Albelda Revolution 4 that gives him some attack blocks immediately, then that's good, because it will just survive for a few more attacks and give him time to get stacks and increase his defense. But just Hiwa, okay, she has a defense increase if I'm not mistaken, but that's about it. The invincibility from Revolution 5 is not important, because that would mean that your Caliban is already being punched quite hard, and so he's dying. It doesn't matter. So I don't know. I mean, definitely works, and you want to use her just as a backup, but it wouldn't really rely on that kind of unit. So I don't know if these guys even play their own game, but at times their suggestions are just weird. The strategy helps reduce the likelihood of Caliban being eliminated before he can accumulate essence. Look, this is wrong. I mean, like, yes, he can survive longer, but it will not stack essence of nothingness. So, because you're taking damage, so you're losing them. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Whatever. If you can create a teammate, whatever, I don't care. Back Bomber can pull enemy units to the What? What do you mean? Wait, there is a video as well. Let me just... I think I kind of noticed something like that during his boss battle, that the enemy was being moved towards you. Oh, I didn't really pay attention or connect this. I think I said probably during the preview of his kit that I would like that knockback to be a pull in towards the center. But if the knockback is coming from behind them, then it's actually a pull towards the center of the map, which seems to be what is happening. Oh, that's a pretty nice feature. Okay, not that is that insane. Also looking at how much they move, but definitely good. Okay, pretty solid. That's a plus. Miscellaneous improvements. Function to save the previous deck dispatched during reattempts in the Revolution room has been modified. Okay. Working on adjustment for conquest map placement, where earning rewards with designated turns is challenging. Okay, good. This is really a good change. Improvements to the agency service center was a topic raised. Okay. We plan to implement a reduction in task completion times. Does it even matter? You can do it. You can do them once a day anyway. But okay. Additional level expansion. Okay. Are being prepared as a reward concept linked to the archive. Oh, interesting. This could be interesting. So they give you more levels, maybe up to 10 or 12, whatever. Cool. Definitely a big plus. Many of our regulars have requested more diverse titles and border. I don't really care about this cosmetic. I will just skip. Regulars requested to expand the origin orb and tree essence. Again, for now, as previously mentioned, this will be reviewed following the planned expansion of the archive. So they are also planning on actually giving us more origin orb and tree essence. I mean, free stats are always fine, but if they had a fourth page for the tree essence, that's really a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stats. This could change a lot of things. So looking forward to it, obviously, but yeah, it's probably going to take a few more months. Some of you have suggested that it would be helpful to provide guidance on how to use. No, please don't provide us your guidance. It's really random. Topic is frequently discussed, especially regarding tier lists. While we believe that exploring character uses through personal experience and community interaction can be enjoyable, we are considering adding recommended uses by the developers to the codex, much like hashtags. You can do it. Pretty sure you're going to do something weird, but okay. We have received feedback that the recent expansion to 5-deck setup had made scrolling and taking screenshots challenging. Okay. To address this, we plan to introduce improvement in the upcoming update, allowing you to capture all the information in a single screen. Good. We have received feedback that the in-game rolling notification obstruct view and block touch functionality. True. If they're talking about the first banner that comes up once you log in, yes. Adding transparency to the rolling notification. Oh, okay. Which rolling notification at this point? But okay, doesn't matter. Many of you have requested a more diverse selection of costumes, along with varied method of acquisition. Okay. We're exploring different options and preparing to make operational changes in 2025. Cool. A regular requested a rotation zoom feature for characters placed in the lobby. Yes, that would be nice. Oh, okay, yeah, the zoom is already available, that's true. To change characters during scene transition upon reconnection. Yeah, I mean the current format is fine. Maybe they could just add the possibility of selecting more than one unit, maybe doing something more varied, but at the end of the day, it's just a home screen. I don't care. Additionally, in response to combat-related concerns, we have resolved issues such as the damage being inaccurately displayed when exceptionally high damage was inflicted, as well as the intermittent issue of high Yuri not dying. Which Yuri? The green one? What? I don't know. Whatever. Adjustments were implemented in the recent update. Okay. It's fine. We're in the process of announcing the recognition of red dots. This involves improving the visibility of newly activated events. Yes, because I believe I missed some days of the... the minigame is not a big deal, but... like there is another event running right now that I kind of forgot even existed. What was that? I don't recall. Let me check if I can quickly check it out. Yeah, the element training. I think I missed the day because I forgot about it. And the red dot was not really appearing. So yeah, they definitely need to do something to make it appear in the scenarios that matter and disappear when it doesn't, because there are also some that are super annoying. But okay. Let us introduce the major updates scheduled for November. Adventure expansion up to floor 135. 10 floors. Oh, well, okay, they're doing 5 every 2 weeks, so yeah, makes sense. Adventure mode has currently reached floor 125, okay, and we're approaching 134, the highest floor established in the original storyline. Since the original story does not extend beyond these floors, exactly, we'll introduce an original storyline that allows player to ascend beyond 135. This new narrative involves acquiring an incomplete key from Rin, which can be obtained by completing the incomplete rift. Tentative name, okay, whatever. Mission upon entering floor 131. After successfully completing the mission, you will gain access to floor 135. Here we have introduced new elements, gimmicks, okay, within the existing adventure framework to enhance the challenge and enjoyment. Design feature, vibrant red tones. Okay, wait a second. I was reading without showing you guys the text because the screen is a bit bigger and I was already down there, but okay. Design feature, vibrant red tones, blah, 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 okay. Regarding additional gimmicks, we're introducing the buff system under the theme of disasters of the tower. The expansion to floor 135 is not meant to serve as a hard mode, rather it continues the adventure mode with added excitement. Challenging hard mode will be available separately. Floor 135 expansion features will launch with the update on November 20, so together with the collab, should be. Depending on when they release White, but I'm pretty sure White is going to be next week. I think they wrote something about it on my Discord, which makes sense. It was kind of what I expected because they want to drain us our resources with White, and then they will release the collab so that people are more inclined to spend whatever. So, okay, this kind of color. So that's all they mentioned. Nothing. I don't know how I feel about this. If they keep increasing the numbers, adding some debuffs, etc. And then when you have cleared that, you can then try a sort of hard mode of the previous floor. I don't know what to expect. Will be available separately. Just hope that they don't give too many weird resources that allow people that are already at the top to be even more on top. But we'll see, I guess. Thorn Authority White. As previewed in our recent broadcast, the Thorn Authority White is finally arriving. Pretty good. Is an SSR plus. Magic. The fuck? Okay. Magic type melee warrior. Purple element. Purple element was obvious. Warrior, to be honest, I was expecting assassin because of how bad warrior is. But the fact that they decided to go for warrior anyway is fine with me, because looking at what they did with Calavan, they can definitely give this guy enough damage anyway. And warriors have a 90% crit damage. So if his revolution gives him guaranteed crits somewhere, then he's good. He also needs a lot of attack. Unfortunately, with him being a warrior, you cannot reliably link him to like a Mamanak. I would say she's the only one that you cannot really link him to, unless you really want to and try hard to make it happen. But yeah, that's the downside. But you can always use Nare if he happens to have a crazy good special move. So I guess it's fine. Yeah. But okay. Specializing in single target combat, designed to excel as a close range single target caster. I really hope they don't mess it up and they make him really good. But yeah. Magic type is weird. Like he's a fucking swordsman. But okay. It's fine. A high-ranking member of FOG and one of the 3 main powers in the tower. Yeah, FOG is one of the 3 main powers in the tower, not White. White is kind of trash. But okay. Well, he's not trash. Okay. Don't attack me. He's not kind of trash, but I mean the guy is whatever. Yeah, he's not as strong as we thought it was kind of thing. But okay. What is known as a slayer, who is worshipped as a god destined to destroy kings and the ruling class. Yeah, it's just getting his ass beaten, basically. But okay. A unique being created from the 5 souls of the Eri family through the spell of soul eating. Is incomplete and can only maintain his form by consuming souls. Yeah. After being revived to his prime strength during the next battle with the help of Kunagero, okay. White allied with Bomb, blah blah blah, yes. And his true goal is to absorb Bomb's power as it grows, yes. To describe the skill composition, the passive skill Unquenchable Thirst, pretty good, permanently boosts his attack, while his active skills allow him to sweep across the battlefield, mercilessly decimating his enemies. Permanently. Now, this could mean one of two things. Either it cannot be removed by buff removals, which I hope is going to be the case. If it's just that the attack buff lasts until the end of the battle, then it's nothing that big because, again, of buff removals. But it is okay, it's okay. At least he has an attack buff. This can be regarded as White's signature technique. His special move, Flashing Azure Jade Shining Sword of the Dead, okay, super long word or name, whatever, delivers a powerful single strike followed by 10 blades that rain down on the enemy, inflicting substantial damage. Single target. Ah, man, it better one shot. I don't know. Why did they make him single target? I mean, it could be fine, but they really need to make his numbers crazy. They need to do that. I don't know. Each time these blades hit the same target, they gain a dramatic increase in attack coefficient. Okay, that's a good thing. 10 blades. Okay, this could be interesting depending also on how much they stack. Amplification effect, making the damage output even stronger when facing fewer enemies. What do you mean? It's already single target. Why would it matter if you're facing fewer enemies? I don't know, at times they just write stuff that is weird. If it's single target, then it's on a single enemy. Or is only the one strike that is single target and then the blades are AoE. But here it says enemy, not enemies. I don't know, guys, maybe they just suck at translating stuff in English, but it's just weird. Characters showcase a different range of qualities and has garnered much love from many players. We put a lot of effort into its creation. Let's hope they did a good job. What is slated for release? What the fuck is... Okay. For release in the... next week update. Okay. Cool. The profile is pretty solid. I kind of like it. Yeah, the design is super good. Okay, interesting also the animation of entry. The special move, I don't know if I like that Reaper behind them. Opening it's really high damage. It must be. Soul Guardian Ana. As mentioned in the previous broadcast, this is Soul Guardian Ana, Ari Ana. She's an SSR grade ranged mage of the magic type. Okay, so another magic damage dealer. She's a mage. SSR. Whatever. Ana is one of the 5 siblings of Eri and has become a part of White through Forbidden Spell. Due to her frail body and strength, she's not proficient in swordsmanship, blah blah blah. Okay, she's a caster who employs long range attacks while also summoning a bunny duel for close range combat. Okay. To add further explanation of the bunny duel, okay, good, thank you. It is a combat oriented duel, okay, well, whatever, it was pretty obvious. Summon at the beginning of the fight that strikes the enemies with great force. This is giving me Lilial vibes, which is not a good thing, but we'll see. Ana's skills are designed to bolster the bunny. I think I don't have that word in my vocabulary, but okay. The bunny duel, in her special move, Soul Juicy Zone, the soul zone that pours from the jar inflicts ongoing damage to enemies. Okay, damage over time, cool. While the bunny doll situated in the zone is healed continuously, okay. Only the bunny doll, okay. And gains a synergetic effect that causes its basic attacks to deal crit hits. Okay. While previous summon beings were eliminated upon death, Anna has the ability to re-summon her bunny doll after a certain period of time when it dies, thanks to Revolution. Okay, depending on how much time it needs to pass. And also in general, I mean, it's okay. I don't know how to feel about this. Because you either want the summon to survive, or if it's dead, probably the fight is nearing its end. I don't know. I really don't know. With this, we are delighted to present all the characters associated with White. Anna is set to join on November 6th, so the same date as White, basically. Pretty cool design. The special move is pretty creepy, so it's fine. It's fine, okay. Special summon for acquiring Anna. Okay, so they're also going to talk about the special summon. The SSR Anna acquisition summon will take place as a special summon, structured to facilitate easier acquisition and growth than in the past. As mentioned earlier, initially the chance of obtaining Anna through the special summon is 3%. 3%. In addition, normal summon tickets can also be used for the special summon with an exchange shop established for this purpose. Special summon tickets will also be rewarded through boost missions to allow for more summoning attempts. Let's see if there is anything else here. We hope that the SSR non-stop event currently in progress, followed by Anna special. No, guys, this is shit. This is the worst idea they could have possibly implemented. 3% sucks. Because think of it, and also looking here below, we see there is only one PT. This is shit. I would not recommend anyone to use their normal summon tickets on this banner because it's trash. Okay, in the normal banner, you have 1.8% chance of getting the unit that you select. And here you have a 3%. But that's only for one unit. The rest of the stuff you get here is dog shit. Unless there is Revolution mats in there or the whatever. But it's dog shit. So you're only getting this unit. You're not getting all the other units. You're getting very few soul crystals. Because in the other banner, you get a 5% chance for an SSR unit. Then you have a 1.8 for Anna or whoever you pick as the main unit. And then you have 4 more units with higher rates. And this is way better if you're trying to build up your roster. That I don't see this being really valuable. The only case where the special summon is valuable is when you have already all the units that you care about of the SSR rarity. You don't care about getting more dupes of them, and you don't care about getting more SSR plus units, because here you cannot get a single SSR plus unit, and you don't have a PT for SSR plus, which is what I feared when I started reading this at the beginning. This is absolute shit. I wouldn't want to pull for this. I don't know. I hope these missions here, if someone can translate, or maybe I will translate it later with the translator, if these are connected not to dupes of the unit, like not to, 3 blue, 3 red, orange 4, whatever, if they're tied to the number of summons that you do in the special summon banner, then this is 100% the worst design they could have possibly thought of. If this is limit breaks, then it's good, because you would be summoning on the normal banner as you get more dupes, you can still get the 3 free copies, and you can still get some tickets that you can then use in this banner. I would not use the normal summon tickets here by exchanging them. I don't think it makes sense. Let me know if you understood what I mean and if you think my reasoning behind this makes sense. I will probably mark this point in the timeline so that it's visible as one of the stop. But yeah, I really want to know what you feel about this, but I feel like this sucks. I will not be using it 100% because I want the SSR Plus boxes for white. And if someone is starting fresh, you kind of want some dupes of some DPS unit or some supports that are SSR Plus, and you want to build more SSR units. So I don't really like this. I think it doesn't make any sense. White merge, okay, this is similar to the BAM one, just an event, fine. Giga's Battle Season 2, whatever-ish, I don't care. Tower of Alliances improvements, I'm going to be quicker because we're already a 50-minute video, it's quite long, but okay. Tower of Alliances improvements with each season, continues to evolve. Camaraderie, introduce a buff system for members who conquers the tower's top floor, okay. Will be granted buffs to strive for the Alliance victory, while mid and low ranking member can leverage these buffs. Okay, interesting. View the decks used by their Alliance during clear attempts, okay. Easily assemble their own decks, promoting stronger teamwork. Okay, cool. And they also changed the schedule, 34 on Thursday, 69 on Friday, and 100 on the weekend. Cool. White, the upcoming... okay, they just... wrote it wrong. With the upcoming update won't include, while the upcoming update won't include this feature, we're planning to introduce a rapid auto result option for battles in the future. Thank you, that would be pretty appreciated. Okay, tower race improvements. We appreciate your participation and insight from the last season tower race. We're excited to announce that tower race season 2 will be available on the 6th. Okay, a lot of stuff coming on the 6th, but okay. One major improvement is the option to choose different starting stages for each group, which will help reduce the tedium of early battles. Okay. For example, the top ranking group that completed all floors in the last race will begin from floor 6, allowing them to start from a more thrilling section. Okay, I guess. We'll see. New boss for the Alliance Expedition. Okay. New boss, Thunderclap Steel Heel. What the fuck? Does it even exist? I don't know. Strategic boss features mechanics that link electric shocks and paralysis, and unlike the previous neutral element, White Steel Heel, it now has the yellow element. Okay. The skills of Thunderclap Steel Heel are designed to encourage different strategies. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, just to have a different team, which probably will boil down to be the same exact team, but okay. Archive revamp. We introduced stat rewards for evolution tiers. Okay, beyond character collection and development, our game offers various growth and collection elements. Okay, archival related benefits will include a variety of features, such as loot rewards announcement, increased request levels in the agency, expanded weekly friend support, and stat buffs for shared growth. Okay, during the expansion process, our goal is to ensure that players can achieve these benefits naturally through their regular gameplay, without needing additional resources. Okay, end of the year. Interesting. This is going to be pretty good. Additional stats are always appreciated. Okay, collaboration. Finally, here is the latest information regarding the upcoming collab. We mentioned the detailed news will be shared during a special live show. However, after further review, we discovered that there is a so-called embargo period which prevents us from revealing details prematurely. Fine. Special live broadcast on November 18th. So we have to wait for November 18th to know which collab we're going to get. We'll see, I guess. We'll cover operation plans, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's pretty much all for the dev notes. I would say there are not many features in here. Just a lot of stuff that is coming here in November. So, yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm looking forward to white, but single target magic damage dealer, which is weird for him, I guess. And Warrior are kind of putting me off, but I guess they can just make him so stacked in his kit that it doesn't matter. And Warrior could be a good thing because it would mean we need to invest less in Revolution subnodes, which is just a cheaper DPS, which I'm okay with it if he actually deals damage. Looking at Calavan, I think White should deal at least 2 to 3 times more damage. So I'm quite hopeful still, but I don't know. The new special summon, I'm not excited at all. I think it's trash and I won't be pulling in it, I believe. Even though I could be doing it, but the fact that I'm not getting free SSR plus unit is triggering me a little bit. So whatever, we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if this video was this long, but unfortunately I kind of wasted a lot of time reading and saying stuff. So yeah, it ended up being a bit too long. Again, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.